Hello everybody, so today's video is going to be slightly different. Today I wanted to sit down and talk to you all about one of my personal problems. When I was in year 8 in high school, my hands started to shake and I was really confused, but I didn't let it worry me. I thought, give it a week, it'll pass, my hands won't shake anymore, everything will be fine. That wasn't the case. In fact, it started to get worse. My hands started to shake a bit more, they started to shake more often, and especially when I was holding things, I noticed that I just couldn't keep them still. I didn't really tell anyone about it because I thought, well, there are bigger problems than my hand shaking. There really are. Like, it's not going to be a huge deal. I can still do everything. Until year 10, when something happened that is probably the most memorable experience I've got of my hands not being able to do something that other people could do. I remember I was in physics and we had to rewire a plug, and there were these tiny screws with these tiny little holes that you had to put them into. And you had to be so precise, and I just couldn't because my hands were all over the place shaking. I couldn't get the screw into the hole. And it really bothered me because that was something everyone else was doing, no problem. And there was me just trying to fit this in. And I just kept missing because my hands just couldn't keep still enough to put the tiny thing into the tiny hole. This sounds so wrong. After that day, I decided I should tell my mum, so I did, and we went to the doctors and they told me I had something called a benign tremor, which just means my hands shake. And there's nothing they can do about it, they just do. The doctor kind of worried me a bit because he told me if it got worse to come back, and I thought, well, can it get worse? You know, how bad can this thing actually get? Obviously I did start to worry a little bit, and I started researching things like Parkinson's and all these really horrible conditions to see just how badly this could affect me in the future. The one thing I was really worried about was, would it ever mean that I would have to stop playing guitar? I don't really know what I'd do if I couldn't play guitar, so yeah, that really did bother me. And when I thought, oh my god, this is going to lead to that, and then I'll just never be happy ever again, my whole mind just felt like it just went like this, and I was like, oh, I hate everything. If I was still in school, I'd be in year 13, which would mean it's been 3 years since that moment, and honestly, they haven't got better, and they have got a bit worse, and I do shake a bit. I'm going to show you now what I mean, because one thing it really affects me in is trying to take pictures, so yeah, here we go. Sometimes it's worse than others, so sometimes no one ever notices it, not even myself, and then sometimes people really do pick up on it and they will make a little comment, you know, saying I'm shaking a lot. I think probably the most frustrating part is when people come up to me after I played a show and say, oh my god, I could see how nervous you were shaking so much, and I'm just kind of sat there like, I just shake. Like, yeah, I get nervous sometimes for shows, but I think sometimes when I'm excited almost, I shake more. And obviously I'm really excited, I'm on stage, I'm playing a show, I'm playing in front of loads of cool people, it's really cool, and I start shaking really bad, and people think I'm really nervous, and they come up to me and they're like, oh, it's so cute, you're so nervous, and I was like, no, I just shake, I just do that, that's just me. Anyway, the point of this video is, for 2 years, I kept that a secret from pretty much everyone, which was stupid because, who knows, I mean, I'm not saying they could ever have done anything about it, but 2 years is quite a long time for them to at least know about it and maybe see what they could have done to possibly nip it in the butt right at the beginning, if there was a way of doing that. So the real point of this video is, do not hide your problems ever. Please do go and tell them to someone, whether that's your mum, whether that's your doctor, whether that's a camera to put on YouTube. Just tell someone. If you tell someone, you never know what they can do to help you, and you never know how that help is going to affect you and your future and everything like that, so it really is worth it. Nothing bad can come from talking about your problems to people that you trust. That's the way I see it anyway, so it's definitely worth doing. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, please do leave a comment below, and please do hit that subscribe button as well. It does really help me out. Also, do get in touch if this video has helped you at all, it'd be really nice to know. And I'm going to try and make talks like these a bit more of a regular thing. I'm going to sit here with my cute little fairy lights a bit more often, I think. So yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon, and thank you for watching. Bye!